Is it really Kerbal time? Well, this is what I think. It's 6:30 here at the Kerbal Space Center. Actually, it's 42 minutes into the first morning, so time passes at a different rate. I often have trouble getting off the ground, and not because the rockets don't fly, although that does occasionally happen. Aha! Yeah, exactly, Gene. Let's just go. Yeah. Things are looking good from inside the cockpit. Yeah, it's a sleepy day, but you know, I thought if anything's gonna wake me up, it'd be the handlebar gripping action of Kerbal Space Program. Is otherwise this contract window is gonna run my life, and I don't want it running my life. That's Mission Control doesn't own me. I own them, right? Gene works for me, not the other way around. Boy, we're pulling 5Gs here. Let me actually make it a little bit easier on Jeb. And we're almost at 10 kilometers. Once we hit 10 kilometers, there's no way it's going to stay upright. So now we've done that. Now we jettison. And yeah, see, we got some semblance of stability. It's a bit odd, but we got some stability. In future, may deploy the parachute a little bit earlier than that. He says as everything explodes. I did it too early. We're gonna land where that debris was. Yeah, see, the contracts will run my life if I'm not careful. Let's go to the next day. I think going from the first model rocket launch to the first Kerbal in space is an accomplishment, and we can rest a day. I want to go to the moon. Oh, okay. All right. Well, if I'm not careful, I'm just gonna start making Kerbal sounds. Ready? Here's our big test. That's it. Oh, this has different colors too. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, everything will start with the dark variant. Then as we move on, like stuff will get more advanced, and like future one-man capsules will look like that. I love it. I love it. Okay. Let's stage and a half this puppy. That's, I think, what we're gonna do. We're gonna stage and a half. The way that Atlas was. Okay, so 3-3. That's no longer enough. Throw on my mission commander jacket. Yeah, we got a low thrust to weight ratio on this thing, so let's get a little higher. Okay, now I'm gonna start the gravity turn. Apoaps just came and went while I was sitting there thinking about it, so let's just burn. When we want surface, we're really gonna want surface. I need to get the Apoaps out of the atmosphere without burning all of the fuel. 3 more kilometers. There it is. There it is. Excellent. Oh, sorry if that's loud. Too bad. This is the dangers of space travel. Luke's gonna touch his microphone while he's streaming. Now that I got my water, I can go to space. I'll do that. In fact, I'll do that while Val's in orbit. Power up. There's no throttle on solid rockets. Uh-oh. Don't go that fast. There you go. Bob's enjoying himself. Woo! We're gonna spin stabilize Bob. Uh-oh. Mission control is getting goofy. Also, uh-oh. We're not quite done with our fuel yet. And the thing's not empty, and I don't have... Uh-oh. 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 Get out. Yeah. You don't kill Bob. I promise I will let Kerbals die at some point. But not before I've hired any. Not before I've hired any. And not because I felt like making Bob dizzy. Oop. We're already off to a good start. See, that's why I've learned. It's been an important, useful lesson for me. That is why you always have a decoupler for your capsule. At least early game. The reason I say that is they can't get out. There we go. Now this is going to be a little bit... Watch the G-forces here. Oh yeah. He was reaching G limit. Yeah, that was lovely. He enjoyed that. You know, he in a parallel universe he died for that test. I think Yep, that's it. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. Look at that. 12 kilometers. with all the fuel we had left. You know what? It's like I planned it. It's as though professionals were at work in mission control. Okay, I got very frightened there. I couldn't see it. Look, I can't see it. Not there. See that? It's missing. Oh, I see it. Okay, there it is. It's like it's partially invisible. You know what? We might get desert science. I am accidentally a genius. Now we need to fly over the desert like I do. Yep, flying low over Kerbal says. Oh, yeah, there we go. We get to explore the moon. Yes, please. I think that I actually waste more money trying to, like, stack science early on and fly airplanes. I like flying airplanes. I like flying them. I want to build them first. I really like building the simple planes. Yeah, so my habit is to get these spaceplane parts, and they're really just airplane parts, and then we can fly around in a little jet plane. But the issue is, these rickety landing gear get more Kerbals killed than anything else I do. I think this is okay. Let's be careful not to burn off the parachute on the way up. That's always embarrassing when that happens. The issue is that we have not gotten nearly high enough to switch over to the LV909. We're not going to die, it's just... Oh, yeah, see. We didn't get nearly high. That's what happens when I flip it over. This is a lovely way to burn to orbit, by the way. Let's get pointing the right way. I don't think we're gonna have enough to get 250, but you know, even after all that, it might happen. You know, Jeb being at the controls, I'm sure that was just his idea of a joke. I don't know why the atmospheric pressure scan is something we want to do. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it being a game. All the decisions in this game that make it game-like are excellent. So, how are we doing, Materials Bay? Oh, that's not how you check. I'm not going to bother turning on temperature gauge. Yep, that's what I thought was going to happen. But thankfully, our heat shield is just pasted to the bottom edge. I mean, I think the capsule is actually warm enough, or able to withstand. Well, Jeb had an interesting flight. Well, how much did we get? Nope. I'm all stressing. You know, I think I must have turned off my mineral water. Hang on. It also gives me solar panels, so that's the real reason it helps me in my goals. Hang on. Oh, yeah. Wait. Alt, give me the inside node. 3. Rotate it around. And we just build the nose cone over it. That's what we... Oh, come on. Let me click. Yeah, there's no shortage. There's no shortage of mission control bits. I don't always want to play as intended. Now, does the Communitron reach out to the moon? I don't recall. Does it have a range? You know what? They gave me a resource. They actually, like... Look, there's a KSpedia. We're going to put 1 million meters for a class 0. See, normally I Google, because this information is, like, all over Wikipedia. But then I'm not playing the game. Reading about Kerbal Space Program. Thinking about Kerbal Space Program. The last thing is, oh yeah, I play sometimes. Oh, it says right there, altitude, 11 million. So yeah, we're perfectly fine. So I mean, there's a lot of steps. No, we're not. 11 is more than 3. It changed. The texture changed right before my eyes. Moonstrosity. At first I thought that was actually what you had said. I was about to compliment you on the pun. But I also have this feeling that I'm missing something. Oh yeah, I'm missing the Materials Bay. I'm missing a lot of things. That's why I had that feeling I was missing something, because I was missing everything. When you play Kerbal Space Program, it feels like you're doing stuff. And then I go back and I watch, and there's 10 minutes of gameplay. I think I'm playing an action-packed space game, and I watch the vids back and I realize, wow, what are y'all watching? A whole lot of nothing. Oh, that's horrible. Come on, burn that gas. Let's get out of here. Ideally, I get free return trajectory here. Yeah, this is gonna be too early. Oh, I broke a speed record. Okay, I went above 25 kilometers or 2.5. 25 kilometers per second, I'd be Oumuamua. But one of these is bound to work. Really back to the exact orientation. Here we go. Okay, I got kicked out, but I want to turn normal. I want to be normal. Just want to be normal. That periapse coming down. Let's go a little faster. I believe we'll have the fuel. I mean, our apoapse is enormous. Like, that's really high up. Now I need to close the bay. I wasn't prepared for this at all. No. Close the bay. No. Close the bay. Close. That was really bad. None of that was what I meant to do. But we're okay. We're okay so far. It does mean we're going to have to wait. And I'm not going to do a song or, you know, a little jig. When I open this, the drag is enormous. So, watch the G meter. Look at that. It popped. It added another 0.7 Gs to our deceleration. So much drag when you open that. We're here. Whew. That's critical. Okay. That was a good mission to do. I'll have warp drive in no time. Definitely by the time I'm 40. The baguette. As convenient as it is fashionable, this part actually won a modern art design prize. Birds are really loud at the Kerbal Space Center. That's my final word on the subject.